How's that? That should be good now. Can you tell I haven't done this in a while? So I had my desktop audio and my mic muted. So what I was saying, you should have been able to lip read, was that it's been a long time since I've done live streaming, and I was doing it mostly over winter when it was cold outside and it seemed the right thing to do. But recently, been outside and filming lots of shows. Went to Germany recently, filmed Airliner Treffen, been filming new products, new planes, new stuff. Been doing lots of different things. So I thought it was about time to go live and see who's online. And already so 199 from Eric. Thanks very much for that, buddy. That's fantastic. So should we do a bit of flying? Let's do a bit of flying, and I've got chat enabled as well. So if anybody's got anything interesting they want to talk about, or a model they'd like to see me flying within the Aerofly RC8 simulator, then shout out. Can do that. Otherwise, I thought it was just nice to be inside in the cool, because it is rather warm outside today. I don't know where you are in the world. Let me know. But it's nearly 30 degrees in the UK. And being British, we tend to complain about the weather regardless of whether it's cold or warm. So I hope you can hear me now. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So let's take off. Bang into a bit of a 4-point roll. So this is an extra 330. And there are lots of different aircraft that you can fly on this simulator. It really is quite good. KSI is from the Netherlands, which is a beautiful part of the world in Europe. LR's American. Whereabouts are you in the US, LR? We've got Lionel. He's in France. Parlez-vous français? I don't. I'm anglais. I was terrible at languages at school. I'm sorry about that. So the fantastic thing about running a YouTube channel, and what am I now? I'm 380,000 subscribers. Just amazing. Just daunting numbers for me, because I think art radio control stuff as a hobby is quite niche. So to have that many people following what I'm doing is fantastic. So we've got Scott from Kansas is from Kansas. We've got Paul the Best from Austria. That's great. So as I was saying, it's a global hobby. Don't you love that? We're all sharing the fun of the radio control hobby, and as a hobby, it is so diverse. You know, it's not just flying. There are boats, cars, submarines, you name it. And I love filming it. Basically, I went to a track recently, and they had 5th scale petrol-powered Formula 1 touring cars, trucks, and minis, and that was a lot of fun to film. Southeast Radio Car Control Club. So LR's from Alabama. I think we heard that, LR. Thanks for that. So let's turn a bit of smoke on. Get into a bit of a hov. So as simulators go, I think this is the best one out there. And if you want to get into radio control model flying, then this could save you a lot of money. It's not a cheap thing to buy. You have to have a fairly decent desktop computer to run it on. But if you crash in this, you just press spacebar and you go again, as he says as he almost crashes. But in the real world, you can waste a lot of money crashing quite easily. And I remember when I started out in radio controlled flying in the hobby, and I was desperate to fly something really cool, and I bought a Spitfire, which is probably one of the worst planes you can buy if you want to learn how to fly radio controlled aircraft. So inevitably I crashed it, and I wasted £200–300. But a simulator like this is a good thing to buy. Look on the Aerofly website, or buy a high wing trainer. And if you look on my YouTube channel, there are reviews of several. There might be free simulators out there. They're probably a bit limited in what they can do, but give them a go. But if you've got a bit of money to spend, if you want to buy a simulator, then it doesn't get much better than this. The graphics are very good as well. The physics is very good, the best, I think. Marcos, I'm sorry, I only speak English, unless somebody wants to translate. So there you go, that's the extra 300. Let's land this and let's do something else. Hello DA, how you doing? This is Aerofly RC8. The Swedish man is asking. Aerofly RC8. So let's load up a different aircraft. So you can see here all the different aircraft we've got. These are just the airplanes, but you've got helis, you've got quadcopters, you've got gliders, you've got jets, aerobatic planes. There's just so much to pick from, but I have my favourites. So for example, we could choose an F-16, standard or competition. The competition version comes with thrust vectoring, which is quite a cool thing. So we can go for the American or Dutch scheme. Let's go Dutch. I know, Eric. My excuse is I've had a pint of cider. I was sitting outside in the sunshine. It was rather warm. So I'm mildly under the influence of alcohol, but I'm not over the limit, and that's what counts. SR71, good call, we'll do that next. So half flat, let's take off. Wheels up, wheels up. Everybody loves an F-16. Flaps up. Is there a timber? I think you're talking about an indoor model, Eric. We'll try and get to that. I don't think it's a timber, but we might have something similar. And since you gave a super chat, we'll definitely get to that. So a quick run around the flying field with this F-16. Let's turn the smoke on, the wingtips. And then we can slow it down. Put in the flaps. Thrust vectoring enabled. Matrix asking a good question. So we've got a big project going on. We're building an SR71. Now, I'll be honest, I was away on holiday last week, so I haven't made a lot of progress. But the plan is to do some work on that this evening. So a video will come out soon. Bear with me. Holidays got in the way. DA is from the Tan Hoa RC Club. So where in the world is that, DA? I don't think you said where you're from. Is that like Thailand or something like that? Low and slow. Matrix saying it's too noisy. I don't know what you mean, buddy. The game noise or my voice? One or the other. I can tune it. I thought it was Vietnam. Oh, that's so cool. Great to have you on the stream. I haven't been to Vietnam. One day. I think it's a beautiful part of the world. The game is too loud. Alright. So after I land, I will turn down the sound. But thanks for the feedback. So let's do a landing. Gear down. Slope off. Yep, hold on. I hope that's better. I've lowered the game volume. So somebody said SR71. Should we give that a go? Because that is what I'm building one of these at the moment. From a kit, well, I wouldn't call it a kit. I wouldn't even call it a kit. It's a load of foam from a company called Aerofly. And I think I've done about 5 videos on this build so far, working on part 6 at the moment. So anyway, here we go. SR71, brakes off. Wheels up. Down the runway. Woo! And roll. I don't think the SR71 actually did a roll. Half roll, pull over the top. Full flaps. Let's do a slow pass. Oh! Eric, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they have a timber. Okay, so that's SR71. So putting the gear down. P51's a good choice, Kaz. We'll have a look at that. Hey, Hold Dodge, how you doing? Thanks, Pop3. Not a bad landing. So we'll do, while we're at this this location, let's do a couple more planes. So somebody said P51, now we'll do an indoor location. P51. True scale plane, P51. Look at this. Quite a difficult one to fly, this. Oh! But we're up. Gear up. It takes a while to pick up speed, this one. Flaps up. Smoke on. It's not the most realistic smoke in the world, is it really? One thing I would love to do one day is go to Reno air races in the US to see some of these things like P51s racing. I think you could, Eric. Some of those planes are very, very big, and a small child would fit. I think you'd get arrested if you did actually fly with a child on board, mind you. Hold Dodge, this is Aerofly RC8. It's an RC simulator, so I'm controlling it with my transmitter that I use for flying all my other planes. Can't imagine Tom Cruise would fly his P51 like this. I am flying very, very low. Right, so let's do a low slow pass. Slow it down. Full flaps, add in the drag. Things with wheels, yo. So next time around we'll put the wheels down. Now this is very, very hard to land in a nice way. We have to go out a fair way. Thanks, Hold Dodge. So I do my best on the videos that I do. I upload one video a day. Yes, I get planes from Banggood and do reviews. They're very good. They send me a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is a scale P51. So here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, not bad. That is actually my best ever landing of that P51. Greased it. Tom Cruise would be proud. So if Tom Cruise is actually watching, it would be very nice, Tom, to go up in your P51. Maybe you could take me for a spin. Hole Dodger's got a YouTube channel. Good man. What do I do, Eric? Well, I've got nearly 400,000 subscribers, so for them I guess it's good. It's good promotion, it's good marketing. Okay, so oh, what am I doing? So scenery, should we do something indoors? Indoors. Where's an indoors one? I must be blind. Oh, there's a gym hall here. I'll get back to the A380, but you were asking about in... Oh my god! Somehow my P50, full-size P51 is in a gym hall. That's not a good place for it to be. So let's find some indoor models. Thumbnails, order them by span. So these are the smaller ones. Let's try the Micro Trojan. Look at this tiny little thing. Oh, good lord, it's quite difficult to fly. Telling me the P51 was a little too big for the gym hall. Whoa, loop! Can you do a roll? So there we got the little T28 Trojan. Let's see what else we got. I can't remember what a timber looks like. We got a cub. Let's try the cub. There is a UMX Cub, isn't there? So that's quite a nice thing to fly. Not aerobatic. Oh! What else we got? We got a little pattern plane. So this is one of these like ultra light. Look at this thing. Oops, oh, I lost. I looked at the chat. That's one danger in doing this. I looked at my chat window. I don't think it hovers that well. Not really. But you get the idea. I'm a little bit out of practice with my rolling Harriers. Ah! Crash. I'm saving a lot of money doing this. Matry, yeah, the F-16 we just flew, that has vector thrust. Or Shock Flyer, we used to fly loads of these. Do you remember the Shock Flyer? Good move. More exciting than cutting the grass, that's for sure. Hold dodge. So I had loads. Oh my god, I keep crashing. Spacebar. Concentrate. Used to, as I was saying, used to have loads of these during the winter months. Anyway, so you can see as I crash into the... nothing 4D, I don't think. So you can see all the models that are here. Let's try this crack Fokker. It's not bad, is it? Oh! You certainly train your brain very quickly to fly RC using something like this. Do I? No, I don't. Things with Wheels is asking me, do I drive RC cars? No, but I tell you what I have got, and I am going to be using recently. I've got a radio controlled motorbike, electric, and what I've done is I've put an FPV camera in it. I'm going to be using that soon. Look out for a video of that soon. Let's do something different. Let's go to Switzerland. Let's load a glider. So this is nice and peaceful. If you've had a long day in the office, come home and do a bit of gliding in Switzerland. If you want to get a bit more height, then you just press the H key. That gives you a bit of height, so you can do some diving passes. Just do one more pass with this. One thing we haven't tried, how about helicopter? Anybody keen to see a helicopter? Radio controlled helicopters are quite a big part of the hobby. Oh, what my god, what's going on? I'm in a flat spin. Eject, eject, eject. Eject, goose. Oh, I've landed. Right, so let's go somewhere else. Where shall we go? Let's go to here, Salzburg, and let's look at a helicopter. I think my favourite helicopter is this one. Oh, let's reset and put it over there. Tiger helicopter. I wouldn't say I'm a competent heli pilot, but it's certainly a degree more complicated than flying aeroplanes, RC aeroplanes, helicopters. So any more requests for different things I could fly? I don't mind. We'll try an air. Somebody said, I think Eric was asking for an airliner. We'll do that. And my local hobby shop, Things with Wheels, is asking. I don't really have one, buddy. I order all my stuff online. So Hobby King, Banggood.com. Both very good shops for RC stuff. Oh my god, crashed. Let's try one more. Heli. Some of these are quite interesting. Sea Knight. Let's put this guy over here. About that. That's quite cool. You can try an RC jet, but it's not a cheap game to get into. Try an electric one first. That'd be my advice. Yeah, I've owned quite a few radio controlled gas turbine jets. I've got an ultra flash jet that does about 250 miles an hour flat out. Haven't flown that for quite a while actually. That gets the adrenaline flowing. There are fewer and fewer clubs that support jets because they do need a lot of space and they are quite noisy is the problem. Oh, I exploded. Should we try one more, heli? How about this one? Airwolf. Does anybody remember Airwolf? The TV series with John Michael Vincent. I used to watch it on a Saturday night when I was a kid. Brilliant TV program. Why don't they make TV programs like that in the A-Team anymore, and Baywatch and stuff like that? Oh, crashed. Pulse jets. So let's go somewhere else then. So go to Bard and let's. So you're asking about pulse jets. Ultra Bandit. Oh, where am I? That's not good. Where's anybody seen my pulse jet? Disappeared. Let's try somewhere else then. If it's not going to work there. Bennettville. Oh, it doesn't like that at all, does it? That's not going to work then. Red arrows, somebody was saying. Hawk. Hawk. It's not in the red arrow scheme. But this is a BAE Hawk, British Aerospace Hawk. Should we try this? And then I think we'll do just a couple more and call it a day. So if anybody's got any requests. So, and while I'm doing that, while I'm just taxiing out to the end of the runway, if you are new to the Essential RC YouTube channel, then maybe you'd like to subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button. And the other thing you can do, I accept donations in all forms, but the super chat button is in the bottom left of the chat window, the $sign. So if you'd like to help us out by sending us a few bucks, then you can click on that button. It would be very much appreciated. No Ref or Phantom, I'm afraid. I wish there was. Oh, okay, A380, gotcha. I think the ND11 is better, but we'll, if you want the A380, I think there's an A380. Smoke on. Inverted. Smoke off. Let's try a knife edge pass. Not the easiest thing in a Hawk. Yeah, okay, so we'll do A380 and 737. And then we'll call it a day, I think. One last fast pass. With a slow roll. And roll. Slowing it down. Gear down. This is Aerofly RC8. So A380. In there. Here we go. Gear up, flaps up. Fast pass. Fast and low. Here we go. That's how you disassemble it and put it back in the car. Try again. I think I clipped a bush. How embarrassing. Especially when you spent 2 years building your $40,000 A380 with its 4 turbine engines. So low pass, hopefully without taking off a wing this time. No, that's about as low as you can go, that's for sure. Shall we do some aerobatics? How aerobatic this is. Let's pick up some speed. Let's try a roll. Very important to use rudder when you roll, so roll. Inverted. I think I can probably do that lower. Shall I try that again lower? Coming back the other way. And we're low this time. Roll. Not bad. How about knife edge? So roll 90 degrees and down the runway. Turning back. Keeping on its side. Maximum rudder. Not easy. Not easy. Mad. Madness. How about inverted? Can you imagine the passengers on board are going, "Ah!" Funny. I think it's funny. Okay, low pass with the flaps out this time. We'll slow down, put the gear down. Getting down. Don't think there is a B2. Low and slow. Hi Vlad, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. We are flying the A380. Okay. Look at that. That's about as low and slow as you can get. Throttling up, kicking it around. And we'll put gear down next time. I'm chucking this thing around. What? Gear down. 3 green. Throttling up. Lots of drag. Banking around. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Maximum rudder. Ah! It's very hard to judge the end of the runway. Oh, when are we on? We're on. Pulling up and flaring, and we're down. Buttering the bread. Alright, Tom Tomate. So I said we do the 737. We'll do the 737 and we'll finish with the MiG. So 737. 747. So here we go. Imagine the president is on board. We're going to take him for a spin. Half flap. Taking off. Gear up. Flaps up. Fast pass. Low and fast. Alright, mate. Here we go. Oh. Pulling over the top. We'll do a roll this time. I hope Mr. President Trump has got his seatbelt on. I think we can do it lower than that next time. Let's do that again, but lower. On full throttle. Full power, full power. Here we go, down the runway and roll. Nice. Oh, took my eye off the screen there, and let's do a knife edge down the runway. It's very hard to do this. It's not as happy doing it as the A380. Come on, come on. What? I think something came off. I think I lost something. Hello? Emergency. I lost an engine. That's not good. Flaps down, landing. Did you see that? One of the engines flew off. Emergency landing. I've never had that happen before. Never had that happen. The wing touched the ground and an engine fell off. Ah! Throttling up, throttling up. Oh, he's down. Oh my word. I think I've broken it. It's a very broken 747. Do I like Trump? I don't know. That's why I was making him vom. Oh my God. What am I missing? I'm definitely missing an engine. I think I'm missing some wheels as well. What a hero! I got him down though, in one piece. Air Force One. Boom! Right, what did we say we do? Oh, some thrust vectoring to finish off. So, somebody was asking me what jets you can use for thrust vectoring. I think there are only two, basically. We did the F-16 earlier, but actually the best one for thrust vectoring is the MiG-29. So let's do that, and I'll show you. No, not scale. Yes, MiG-29 OVT. Excuse me. Here we go. So, taking off. Oops. Let me do that again. That wasn't a very scaled takeoff, was it? And we're up, airborne. Hey Jones, been a while. Actually, we're just finishing off with our last plane. I've been online for about an hour now. Oh my god, nearly lost it. Whee! So you can do fast passes and all the normal type stuff. It's a fairly fast jet, but then you can slow it down and do some thrust vectoring stuff. So here we go, we're slowing it down, but we've got lots of power. I have to concentrate when I'm doing this. It's like trying to balance a broom handle on your hand. You know, or spinning a plate. You're fairly out of control. It kind of goes where it wants to go. How's that? I hope that's vaguely entertaining. Come back. Well, the cool thing you can do these quite awesome flat spins with this. How about that? Oh! So there we go. That's a demo of the thrust vectoring on the MiG-29 OVT. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, 14, what a great age to be. Right, so let's put gear down. Six years is pretty good, Tom. Alright, coming in for our final landing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Quite a difficult thing to land, but never mind. So there we go. That was a bit of fun with Aerofly RC8 RC Simulator, Flight Simulator. Hope you enjoyed that. So as I was saying, this is I'm Dom, the Essential RC YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Click that button. If you enjoyed it a lot, then maybe you want to make a donation, so you can use the super chat button, which is bottom left with the dollar sign. But thanks very much for watching. We'll do it again soon. If that's the type of thing you enjoy, then please let me know on a comment on the community dashboard or on this video. But thanks for watching, and see you soon.